knee, and did he need any additional evaluation or testing this morning on it?
He seemed like he was in good spirits and good today. We'll see later in the week of how he's feeling and everything. I know that he was, battled through being uncomfortable yesterday. He can answer some of those questions as far as how he felt and all those different things. I just know that this guy is tough as nails and is going to do everything he can do to help our football team win. And he knows to help our football team win, he's got to be on the field. Just credit to him for him playing one of his better games this season through some discomfort that he had yesterday.
We'll go to Zach and then Olivia.
Hey, Nick, good afternoon.
Hey,
I
Zach.
have one for you, but I'm sorry to put you in this position, but a report just came out that the Eagles are trading for Kevin Byard. Is there any information you can help us with on that?
Yeah, not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you read it. So I obviously want to just get with everybody and talk before I say anything here.
That's fair. My
But good
question for you.
You got to ask that question. I respect that.
Appreciate it. The cameras caught you walking off the field in the tunnels, screaming, "Stop doubting the Eagles." Do you feel that your team has been doubted, and why do you feel that way, if so?
I think that we kind of went into that game an underdog. I don't think that it was a very again. You try to block out all noise that is being talked about you, whether that's good or whether that's bad. And I think just the nature of this business now, I don't think it's realistic that you can completely block it out. Because look, I mean, I'm going to talk to you today. I'm going to talk to you guys on Wednesday. I'm going to talk to you all Friday. I'm going to talk to the production meeting on Saturday. I'm going to talk to you all again on Sunday, right? And so Bob's got to get me prepared for whatever's being said, right? Not just by our local media and you guys, but also the national media, right? And then it's unrealistic for our players not to be on social media. That's just part of who they are. So we do have to hear it. And I just think that yes, you have to block it out. It's about being mentally tough and being able to block things out, whether good things are being talked about you or bad things. But if you want to use it as your motivation, if somebody doubting us is a good motivation for you and not a distraction for you, use it by all means, right? And so you feel like, and have we felt like we've played to our standard? No, but we also know that we are continuing to grow. I think you're seeing that, different aspects are growing each week, and so that was just an emotional thing, because I do believe that from what we've heard out there, that there has been some doubt, and that's okay. That's okay. We've given reason to doubt at times this season, as you guys know, and so last night was a good win for us. Anytime you win in the National Football League, it's big, especially against a really good team like we played last night. I got a lot of respect for those. I think those coaches are outstanding. I think they got outstanding players, and so that was a good win for the Eagles. And I think that we were feeling like the underdog. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like we play better when we feel like the underdog. So whether that's noise that we hear and we use it as motivation, or noise that we make up, whatever we need to do to we'll look for any edge that we can get. I think that the big thing though is our guys wanted to play a physical game because that's what our identity is, and I think we did that.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Olivia, and then Chris.
Hey, Nick, speaking
Olivia.
of a different kind of noise, the Dolphins took a number of pre-snap penalties, both, on offense, defense, and special teams. Just from your perspective on the sideline, what was the atmosphere like in the stadium, and how did crowd noise play a role in your favor?
Yeah, big time. Great question. Yeah, I think that it was just loud, and it's hard to operate. And the game has so much parity in it, right? And it's so hard to win. And so every little advantage you can have, you want to be able to take advantage of. And I definitely think those things are a huge help. And our crowd was rowdy. You knew it would be yesterday. You knew it would be loud. You knew it would be energetic. I felt that, how cool it was that we were in Sunday Night Football. I remember looking at, AJ and Dallas run out for starting lineups. I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. This is going to be a loud atmosphere tonight, and it really played into it. And our crowd, helped contribute to that win with the noise that they created. I think they had a delay. I want to say they had a delay game the first play of the game. Is that accurate? And then there was another one coming off of a break. It's hard when you're coming off a break. You don't see many pre-snap penalties coming off a break. What I mean is like the 1st and 10 of the drive, the first play of the drive. And, tribute to our crowd of, how loud it was. I'm assuming that while we're in here game planning today, I'm going to hear the noise across the street for the Phillies game as well. I know that will be a rowdy atmosphere as well. So you got to love Philadelphia sports and being a part of it, and the crowd that goes with it, and our fans.
Go ahead, Chris, and then Bo.
Hey, Nick, sorry, I'm going to pivot from my original question, but with the news coming down, I know you can't answer per se because you still have to talk anything, but what did you think about your secondary, especially the safety position coming into this weekend? What did you see on tape from this last week, and what do you know of Kevin Byard to begin with?
I thought our guys played good last night. I thought they played really, obviously, to be able to go against the opponent that we went against yesterday, the type of offense we went against yesterday. Obviously you'll want some plays back here and there, but to hold that opponent down, it starts with the guys up front on the defensive line, but then it's the guys matching the routes on the back end to make the quarterback hold it just a tick longer. And I thought we did a really nice job of that. Like I said, obviously haven't been able to talk to our players or anything about that, so I'm just going to hold on anything there. I will be happy to answer any questions about the scenario on Wednesday. But I just, out of respect for the guys on our team and before we talk to anybody, I just, will obviously hold on that question.
Go ahead, Bo.
I know you won't answer this one super well either, but Reed Blankenship, Lane Johnson, all the other injury guys. Any updates there?
They were in today. We're hopeful. We're hopeful. I didn't hear the second person you said. You said
Reed.
Reed and who?
I said Lane. How did Lane come out?
Yeah, man, Lane played outstanding. When Lane's on the field, we're a different football team. He played outstanding. He's tough as they come. Lane's tough as they come. And, we're hopeful with Reed, but obviously we'll never put any timetable on anything. When his body's ready to go, he'll play. I know how tough Reed is. Reed wanted to be out there this week. And if it was up to Reed, he would have played this week. We'll see with him. And obviously we're hopeful that we want to get him back. We'd love to give him back as soon as possible because we know how important he is for our defense.
We have time for one more, so we'll end here with Dave.
And Nick, what has led to the improvement of your run defense so much this year?
I just think the physicality of that group has been outstanding. Jordan Davis is playing at a high level. Someone sent me something of what Lane said, and somebody asked. I think somebody asked. Was that you sent that to me? Somebody sent me something about what Lane said, and they asked why. I think they asked. Maybe it was you, Dave, because it sounded like the question was exactly the same. He said, "Have you ever tried to block Jordan Davis?" And he's a big man, and he's fun to be around. Like he's what a great pro. He works hard every day to be where he needs to be physically, and he's a great person to be around. Connecting with his teammates. Knows how much fun football is and enjoys being around football, and I love that. And then he, how big time of a player he is. But I start by saying Jordan because he's such a big guy, and what Lane said the other day. But you look at all those guys. You look at Milton. You look at You look at Fletcher's playing at such a high level. You know, Jalen Carter's playing at a high level, and we got Marlin and we got Street coming off the bench. Like, that's a wave of guys. Like, that stay fresh throughout the game because of the rotation that we're able to have. Coach Rocker's done an unbelievable job. And then we got these guys on the edge that can set the edge. Like Hassan Reddick, when you watch him set the edge yesterday against a team that's been doing a really good job of getting the ball to the edge, I mean, that was really noticeable, right? And Josh Sweat, he was our player of the game yesterday on defense. We thought he played such an outstanding game. He was player of the game for our defense yesterday. And then you got BG and then Derek Barnett. Watch a couple of the plays how he sets the edge on the guy slice blocking him from one side to the other on the split zone. I mean, he's as tough as they come. Nolan. I mean, you want to know why we play the run well is because we have those guys, right there that I'm talking about. Defensive coaches have done a nice job putting them in position to make plays. And we've been getting knocked back and been being highly physical and violent at the point of attack. And, it's been really noticeable. And, it's been awesome to watch just how physical we've been. And that's what's stopping the run right now.
Thank you.